Mac Lendl. John McEnroe, Ivan Lendl. 25 years ago, 1984 French Open final. What a match. I mentioned earlier in the course that we would go back and chart the match. Quite often I have players chart at least one set from the match. Why is there such great contrasting styles? And a side note is many times a junior will say, why are we looking at this? And I'll say they're great tennis players and it's a contrasting style. And they say, well, the tennis wasn't that great. The speed of the ball is so much slower. And I said, well, wait a minute. Just a couple years ago, John McEnroe, at almost the age of 50, won a doubles title on the ATP Tour. So we can have respect and we can watch films with McEnroe and Lendl. I want to talk a little bit more about the forehand volley, but why it makes such an interesting match, the contrasting styles. McEnroe served and volleyed 75 times. Lendl served and volleyed 5 times. McEnroe came to the net 140 times. Lendl came to the net 30 times. They had the same exact percentage of points won at the net, 63%. It comes down to that obviously John McEnroe made more unforced errors off the ground than Lendl did. Points won forcing, this is another point of interest. McEnroe won more points. He won 10 more points. He won 150 points to 140. But let's look at a clip of McEnroe hitting a forehand volley. I would say this, is that many people will look at our educational course and they'll say, let me do it right-handed, is that, well, they're saying that you don't volley with a continental grip. You can volley with a continental grip, but what you're going to do for success is adjust your wrist, put your elbow up like this, and come in when the ball is above the net, have the racket face nearly vertical. When it's below the level net, the racket face opens up less than 10 degrees. But when it comes down to my comment earlier in the course, I was wrong. McEnroe did miss a forehand volley on match point, but I was wrong. He only missed 9 forehand volleys. He didn't miss any forehand volleys in the first and second set. So anyway, that's just an example where you don't want to go with opinion. I had made the comment that he missed a lot of forehand volleys. He didn't miss a lot of forehand volleys. Now on the forehand volley, you can volley with any grip you want. That's a great finish by Agassi. McEnroe closing in, moving in on a diagonal, his elbows raised. Obviously with his grip, he adjusts the wrist, his racket face is vertical. Ball's above the level of the net. Very simple volley. The better the player, the simpler the system. So again, you can volley with a continental grip, but it's a matter of getting the racket face vertical at the impact point.